whatever I should help you out with. You can see what's happening. There we go. Good. So what I do now is basically I click and I give him a treat. Okay, it's like switching a lighter on when you smoke a cigarette. One click, one treat. Okay? Every time I click, he gets a treat.
Okay.
Just like that. Good. Okay?
Okay.
So the next thing I'm going to do with him is toss a treat. Ready? Go get it. Good. Come. Sit. Right? The next thing I'm going to do is toss the treat over there. He comes back to me and he sits. I double click.
Yes.
I just reward him for what he does.
Oh, okay.
Good. He has some ideas, so I pick those ideas that are good and I start rewarding him for that. Okay? Let me put the phone over even there so you can see even more. You know, he's good like that. Yep, I know, he likes it. He's like, oh, I will be in the camera. Good. So, let's see what he got. Let's see what he knows.
Okay.
So I'm offering the treat, and I wait for him to offer me anything that I appreciate. Okay. So he barked. We have a bark.
Yeah.
The next thing is we have a distance. And then we have a laying down.
Okay.
I reward that. Just because he did it, I'll pay for it. Good. Let me here we go. Put that further away. Can I use it upstairs here?
Sure.
Perfect. No, it's just fine. I'll take care of it. I'll take care of the rest. Because I know, right? I got you. He's like, wait, what?
Okay, Diesel.
Here you go. Oops, almost there. Here you go. Perfect. We got this. Can you lower the radio by any chance of the TV? That would be perfect. Good. Good. So, now we want to have him to learn the concept, the idea of what we want him to do with people at the door.
Okay.
So I clicked him for him coming to you and sit, and I clicked him for coming back to sit with me.
Okay.
Now call him back to you.
Diesel, come. Come, Diesel. He hasn't learned that yet.
That's fine. We're gonna teach him that. Okay? So he doesn't have basic obedience skills,
No.
but he's inclined to learn. He's open to learn, right?
Right.
Good. So let's teach him go and get it.
Okay.
Go get it. Come. Sit. Okay? I didn't, he did it on his own.
Yeah.
So I toss a treat, go get it. Then I call it come. And then I call it sit. Because he wants to do it. Not because I told him, because he does it.
Yeah. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Let's try it again. Go get it. Come. Oh. Happens sometimes.
Yeah.
And sit. Good. Here we go. We have 3 exercises. Go get it. Come. Sit. And treat. We give him a third one. Touch. Easy, right? Go
Yeah.
get it. Come. Sit. Touch. Good. So now I start expecting things. First I teach you what I expect him to do, and then I start rewarding when he does.
Okay.
Ready? Go get it. Come. Sit. Touch. Good. That was fun. Go get it. And now I'm starting making a game. Good. That was good. That's exciting. What's your knees? What's your knees? Go to the side.
Right here.
he doesn't do what I'm asking him to do, I'm not paying. Good. But I paid for sitting.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you got crazy about it, it's fine. You can go crazy for now.
Okay.
But also I pay him for laying down. So everything he does right, I'll pay for him.
Okay.
I don't pay for barking. No click.
Yeah.
If he wants to sit up, I'll click it. If he wants to lay down, I don't click. And I click it. Okay?
Okay.
I understand it's not something you can do right now, okay? Because your skin is sensitive, because you cannot lay down. That's my job to help you here. Teaching him certain things. First start with a game. Make things being happy and funny.
Right.
Okay? And then start creating structure out of it. You want to play a game? Yeah, I want to play a game. Good. What else do you want to play? I want to go crazy. And I'm like, you know what? I actually don't like that game. But I like that game.
Yeah. Okay.
Which game do you want to play? The one I don't like or the play game where we both can play? Ready? Go get it. Come. Sit. Good. And down. Good. How many things did we learn?
To come, sit, and touch.
Yeah, and down.
Down. Yeah. Okay.
How long did it take us?
Not very long.
Right? Ready? Go get it. Come. Down. Good. And petting because he's so awesome. Right? You're such a
He's
smart
precious
dog.
boy.
Ready? Now, what happens with puppies, they're young, they want to do things, and they're being suppressed because the house is small, they don't get enough exercise, they want to perform, there's nothing here to be challenged, and like, oh, I want to do things, and now they go crazy with stuff.
Yeah.
That's your challenge.
Yeah.
What we need here to help the dog feel completed with what he needs. Okay? You need to go shopping, you need a car. You need help, you need somebody to call. If I don't give you a car and I don't give you a call, you get frustrated because you need help and nobody's here to help you, and so you're stuck.
Right.
That happens with dogs too. If they don't get exercise and don't get this energy out, they get stuck and that explodes.
Yeah.
What happens next? He will start hurting you.
Yeah. Okay.
Because not because he wants to hurt you, it's because he gets so excited and he's not in control of his body. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, if I would come through the door, the first thing that's going to happen is I will be the opportunity to get everything out of me. So I go crazy, I jump, because that makes me feel good. I get my energy out.
Yeah.
So that becomes a rewarding situation. Me coming in, meaning is he can jump and get this energy out of me. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, I can help you with the door, but I cannot help you with the exercise part. For now.
Okay.
Okay?
He won't let me walk him. He won't let me put the leash on him anymore. And that's my fault because
Don't worry, it's not your fault.
okay.
Okay? Not your fault. I'm here to help you. Ready? So, the next thing we're going to teach, I'm going to show you what he's capable of doing so you trust him and you will see his potential. Okay? So now we're not training him 100%. I show you what he's capable of so you can easily start seeing that picture. Ready? So, the next thing I teach him is that if I go to the door, he can remain seated or down. If I turn the doorknob, I can do that. And I can help front door help me with it.
Front door.
She is telling you what to do. Front door means you're there.
Yeah.
Front door.
Okay? Now the next thing we're going to add to that is the sound. For him not barking. He knows I'm here and he knows I did it.
Yeah.
But in fact, it's that what would trigger him not to move.
Yeah.
Not that means you're staying down.
Yeah.
Good? And then what do we do next? Once that happens,
Front door.
and that happens, then I release him. Come.
Okay?
Okay.
Now he knows what he's working for. Why would he lay down? Why would he stay for the door to be open? And why do I wait for her to say front door? Is because he can come over with me and get petted. But he cannot cross that line. That's the restriction. Okay? Ready? Go get it.
Do I get a video of this?
Yeah. Sit. Good. Front door. Good job. Here you go. Good?
Yeah, good.
Okay. We are at the edge of miracles. We are not.
No.
What we do is we teach him individual pieces what we expect him to do. We teach him the individual parts of it, and then we teach him how we combine those parts together to a complete event. So, if somebody's at the door, and you're here, you're not moving, you wait for the door to open. Front door. Help her talk about it. Him waiting, and then I will release him. Okay. But he cannot come in here. He has to stay outside. Now I'm looking his front leg is already touching the floor. I wait for him to be fixed. I want him on his own free will to move that leg backwards. And I click when that happens. Okay? Now, even if he got frustrated from his perspective because it didn't happen as he wanted, I was still holding space for him and says, I will pay you whenever you're ready, even if you feel frustrated. And now again, he stepped on the tail. I want him to move backwards, so I wait for it. And he gets frustrated because like, I will sit here, why don't I get my treat? Well, you were not the way I was thinking of. So if you fix it, I'll fix it. If you adjust your body language, I'll adjust mine. Okay? I didn't give the treat. Okay?
Yeah.
Good. That was not aggressive. That was him wanting to get it faster. Like babies.
Yeah.
Oh, I want my soup. Oops. Okay?
Yeah.
Good. Let's try it again. Stay. Front door. Okay. Good?
Good.
Simple steps. One step at a time. So that's what we want. We want him to come up and not jumping and not going crazy. Okay?
Right.
So we teach him those individual pieces. Now, the frustration that he gets is because he doesn't get enough exercise right now. So that's pent up energy and everything, it's not working for him. He has to get it out. Okay? So one thing we can do today is kind of like help him work it out a little bit by doing some exercise that you can do with your cart and sitting on it and having do things. Okay?
Well, I can stand too. It's
I know,
just-
but you don't need to because you
Okay.
can be seated. Can I use your cart over there?
Sure.
I'll pull it over.
I got it.
Good.
Yeah, I was gonna put him out in the garage.
Right.
But,
So what I will do,
Oops. Ooh.
we made a mess.
Yes, I made a mess.
Come. Good. There you go.
That's a minute.
It's okay. So I will sit here and I will pretend I'm you and I will click every time he does something right.
Okay.
Good. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to tell him, go get it. And then ask him, come. He gets a treat. Every time he does something, I ask him to, he gets a reward. I ask him to sit. Click that. and then I tell him, go get it. And then I ask him, come, and then I ask him to sit. Good. And then I ask him to go get it again. And then I ask him to come. And then ask him to sit. And then ask him to touch. And he gets a treat. And then we're going to the next level. We're going to check him out if he remembers what I asked him to do in the past. And I will call it a game. Let's do the go get it game. Which makes me toss the game. Okay? And that's a game going, well, I'm not telling you what to do. He just get paid what he does.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not clicking for something I don't like. Like him pushing it back at me, I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like
Okay,
it.
so I don't click it.
Okay.
I'm just waiting here for him to do that, what I expect him to do. Down is good. Makes me do the game. If he wants that, the faster he does all these things, the faster I do the game. Now, what we do now is start shaping. We're shaping away the stuff we don't want, and we let come up to the surface the things we want.
Okay.
Okay?
Thirsty.
Dogs are thirsty. So when do you use the crate? When do you use the crate?
Oh, we just put it up for him, and we tried getting him in a couple of times when he was really hyper, but it didn't work out.
Yeah,
But we put it up just.
okay, I
and
can
he
help
was
you with that
going
too.
in- He was going in on his own at first,
Mhm.
but, after we shut the door
Okay.
for a while.
Did you see what happened? He came down, he lay down, he got all the treats.
Yeah.
That was a jackpot. It was another jackpot? Sure. What is he doing for it?
He's sitting, he's been good.
So it's his choice. If he wants to do something, he's welcome to do that, but we have rules. The first rule is, well, he has to lay down, and down starts everything. Okay,
So-
down will even start him to meet people.
Yeah.
You want more game? You want the fetch game? What's his name again?
Diesel.
Diesel. You want the fetch game? What do you do for it? Here you go. So now I start creating the job description. I ask him, do you want to do the fetch game? I can say just simple fetch game. And he knows what is expected him to do.
Okay.
Diesel. Fetch game. Okay? Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna shape away the barking of the fetch game.
Okay.
Diesel. Fetch game. Diesel. Come. Come. I need to scratch.
Mm-hmm.
Lay down. Good. You want more of that? He's tired.
Yeah.
So with a little bit of exercise and a little bit of brain thinking, we're like, I'm done. I've done a lot of housework, like I'm tired now. Now they can last for a couple of hours and then he's back to normal again.
Mhm.
Especially in the afternoon between 4, 5, and 6,
Yeah.
where he gets super active because dogs in the afternoon are usually going to hunt, and that's instinctively. This is where things get challenging. So I would definitely start before he gets super upset about hunting. Start 4 o'clock, some exercises,
Mhm. Okay.
and then put his food in his bed and let him go eat it from there.
Okay.
Whenever he wants, whenever he's hungry, he can go in and eat the crate. There's food.
Okay.
And let that become a habit. You can go in your crate and eat your food.
Okay.
Make sense?
Mhm.
Any questions so far?
Do I leave the water dish where it is?
I would suggest you get a water dish that you can hang in the crate.
I've
so
got a
you-
bowl right here in the corner.
The bowl actually consumes a lot of space in the crate,
Okay.
but having a hanging bowl would give that room free for his
Okay.
leg to stretch
I'll have to wait until the first.
whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
And then it's a 2-quart bucket, and then you can hang it. I think
Okay.
it should be cost like $10-15 on Amazon. You get it shipped here. You got it? What's that?
It's got bones everywhere.
What's that? Chew bone?
Yeah.
Oh, did somebody throw it for you? Here you go. Good. Good. And sit. Good. You want that? Good. Oh, you don't like it?
He doesn't like them too well.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We're gonna teach him drop it.
Okay.
Here. Drop it. Or we're gonna teach him leave it. Leave it. Okay? Something he doesn't like means leave it. If I say leave it, you don't like it.
Yeah.
Okay? Here. Sit. Leave it. You actually liked it. Okay. False alarm. Ready? You want another one? Leave it. Good. Leave it. Reward. Leave it. Okay?
Mhm.
Now, it will not work 100% today, but if you're consistent with things,
Okay.
then all of a sudden he becomes more consistent with following through.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Leave it. Good. Then I can put it here. Leave it. And some clicking. So if I put something, leave it. Good. Sit. We rescued it. Thank you. Small steps. So he's really easy to learn. He likes to learn.
Yeah.
He likes to be perfect. That's a good and a problem, because if he wants to be so perfect, he expects you to be perfect too.
Oh. Well.
Meaning is, if you're not perfect the way he sees that, he gets frustrated. Leave it and sit.
I know. Like he would get frustrated
Good.
with me sitting in the chair
Wait.
because he'd want to get on my lap and
Yeah,
he would
yeah.
want my attention. So I
Mhm.
decided to sit on the couch
Yeah.
instead.
Well, here's what's happening with attention. We call it attachment. We have a secure attachment where people feel safe with a person, like a child, a baby, feels secure with the mother. He
Right.
gets fed, he gets cleaned, you know, you're being mother.
Mhm.
And that's a secure attachment. When the baby doesn't feel he's being cared for, he's sitting on his poop, he's hungry, he's being left alone, that becomes insecure attachment. And that can lead to different other behaviors,
Yeah.
a different type of attachments.
Yeah.
Well, we want the dog, no matter where he is, what kind of attachment he's in, we want the dog to feel safe and secure here,
Right.
because he hasn't been there in the past.
Right.
We don't know what happened in the past.
Yeah.
So what happened in the past, we have to take in consideration. We're not focusing on it. What we want to create now is him feeling safe and secure understood, appreciated, and supported whatever he needs. Until that is settled in, you cannot expect a lot for him to do because of you. He will do it because of himself.
Okay.
Make sense? Diesel, you're awesome. I really like you. He's gentle with his mouth,
Yeah.
but not as gentle as I would like him to be. He uses his mouth to get things done. We can use one command to help him. You just say, ow.
Just say ow.
Ow. Ow comes in with emotions of fear. Ow, you hurt me. Ow, that what you do I don't like. Ow, what you do I feel intimidated or threatened. And I would like you, if possible, not to move.
Okay.
And not moving, meaning in dog language, I feel discomfort. Ow equals discomfort. And then we help the dog adjust that. We help the dog to recognize that if we feel uncomfortable, he has to do something to fix it by giving space. Giving space means I have to back off. Okay?
Yeah.
So what I will do, I will give him some treats. I will not invite him to take them. I will just put them there for him. I'm not inviting him to do that. But if he tries to touch them, I will mark it. Why do you have the dog?
My grandson picked him out. Our border collie, they were buddies.
With whom?
With my youngest grandson and
Okay,
Buddy. He was a border collie,
gotcha.
and we had to put him down because he couldn't walk.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
And and so the following day, my son and grandson got together and bought Diesel for us, and he's the one that
Yeah.
Derek.
You haven't
really
even
liked.
time to grieve your dog.
No, not really.
How do you feel about that?
I miss him, but I think he's in a better place. He's out of pain. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you feel a connection between these two?
Well, sometimes when he's not biting,
Right?
I like Diesel a lot. He's
Yeah.
a beautiful baby boy.
Yeah. How old is he?
1 and 2 months.
1 year and 2 months. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's a very, very gentle dog. Ow! Thank you. So if he does something I don't like, the moment I do not appreciate, I just mark it as ow and then click it if he backs away from it.
Okay. I don't have clicker.
Oh, you do. I have it right in my hands.
Oh.
What we can do is I will put the ring on it or something that you can hang on your hand so you can have it handy.
Okay.
It will be in your hands, but it will not be in your way.
Okay.
So whenever you need it, you kind of like and you have it in your hands.
Yeah, okay.
You can even hang it here if you want.
Okay.
If you are in a mood of training. Only thing I would like you to do, don't use it as a remote control. It's not a remote control. All it does, it marks something that you appreciate.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And that's it. So we have markers. We have positive markers. That will be the clicker. And we have negative markers. Ow! Is a negative marker.
Yeah.
So positive markers are something that we appreciate, and negative markers something we don't appreciate.
Okay.
Usually people use the word no as markers. No, but the dog doesn't have a relief from that. What does no mean? No is a marker. But what's next? What does have a value? So people use the word no in the beginning, the dog responds, and they don't reward it. And so it loses the value, and so the dog goes back where he did, and they start making more and more no's, and the dog is less and less attentive to that.
Yeah.
So it's important that
I've noticed that.
it's important. So if we use a word that is not associated, the dog has no intent to follow through, because it means absolutely nothing. It's kind of like driving a car and they turn around and they say, frog legs. And you're like, what?
Yeah.
Out of context, doesn't make any sense. What's wrong? Did you drive a frog over? And like, I'm not even answering you. And you're like, he has a tick. Good. Okay. So I would say we should keep that going.
Okay.
Okay. I suggest now that your dog just came into your home, it's a very important period of time. Ow! Ow! And in that short period of time, the dog is going through a second imprint period. The first imprint period was with his parents. The second imprint period happened whenever he went to people.
Yeah.
Now he's in a third imprint period. Every imprint period has positive and negative experiences. The dog carries with him the negative experiences as much as he carries the good experiences. So he had bad experiences in the past, then he will try to recreate those here because the last time he did them, not good enough, he lost his home. So while we think at the beginning that the reason why he got lost or he got surrendered, the dog will learn from it. No, he doesn't. He thinks the reason why he got surrendered because he wasn't doing more of it.
Oh,
Make sense?
yeah.
So if the dog was jumping and he got surrendered for that, he feels like because he thought jumping is what people want, that it wasn't good enough. So he should jump more.
Oh, okay.
Make sense?
Does make
And then we
sense.
say no, I know, and by the end, if he continues doing that, we're gonna surrender him again. And it's like, oh, you know what? Maybe I should bite people while I'm jumping. Maybe that works to stay at the house, because nobody educated him what expect him to do.
Okay. That makes sense.
Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, most people don't make sense of it, and they think like the dog is wrong, but actually it's not. The dog tries to be perfect, and our lack of education makes the dog not be perfect for society, even though he thinks he's perfect. So we don't give him that right information, so he cannot process it.
Okay.
So basically what we want the dog, if you're in a wheelchair or if you're in a chair, that's what we appreciate. Okay? That make things happen. We can fetch games. So now homework for you is you start working with a clicker.
Okay.
Okay? We're gonna do a little bit now so you get comfortable about it. We're gonna switch chairs.
Okay.
And then I want you to get used how to use it. And I know sometimes if you have joint pains, pushing the clicker can be challenging.
No, I don't have it very often.
Good.
I'm okay.
Good. Other than boxing, we're good, right?
Yeah.
So I want just to get used to the timing when we do it. I'm beginning, I had a hard time because when my mind told me to push the clicker, my hand didn't follow through. And the dog would do things and I was like, why? Oh yeah, I have to click it.
Yeah, I'm kind of slow, but I get it.
Okay.
You know, once I get it.
It's not
then
important for you to be 100% accurate. Nobody wants a perfect parent anyway. It's
That's true.
boring, okay? So the only thing I would like you to do is I will do certain things. I will help you because the dog will be tired. You will tell me things, I will do them, and if I do them, I would like you to click it when you think it's right.
Okay.
Okay? So you tell me touch my nose, and I touch my nose, and you're supposed to click me. If you don't click me, I'll tell you didn't click.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
If you tell me touch your nose and I touch my ears and you click, and I got you, you're wrong again, you know? Is it okay?
Yeah, okay.
Good.
I think.
You want to switch?
Okay.
Good. So I'm clicking him for him remaining down, and we can change. Good. You can sit down, make yourself comfortable. Okay? Use the clicker. Good. Now every time he does something, you just click it. Okay. Clicking from scratching. Here you go. Okay, now tell me what to do and click it.
Tell you
When-
what to do.
Yeah, tell me what to do.
Sit.
Good. You click too early though.
Oh, lay
Because you didn't wait for me
down,
to sit.
down, lay, sit. Uh-oh.
Okay, too early click. You see what's happening?
Early, sit.
Not early clicking. Wait for clicking.
Huh?
Don't click yet.
Don't click yet?
Now click. Good.
Okay,
Because he did it.
because he did it.
What you
Okay.
said the word and click it. You're not clicking yourself for saying it, you're clicking him for doing it.
Okay,
So you have to actually wait for him to do it.
okay.
Okay.
Wait for him to do it.
Good. Now, for example, ask him to sit
Sit.
and wait for clicking. Don't click yet. Click. Good job.
Okay.
Awesome! Yay! Okay, ask him to sit.
Sit.
Don't
Sit.
click yet.
You only have to say it once.
No, ask him to sit.
Sit.
Click. Yes! That was good
All right.
timing. Wow, that
All right.
was perfect.
Okay.
Okay?
Mhm.
And now, give him a couple of seconds longer and I will be chewed up. We'll ask him to lay down.
Lay
Wait.
down. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So again, we click it when what we ask is fulfilled. If we ask it and it doesn't happen,
Sit.
say leave it.
Leave it. Leave it.
Only once. Out!
Oh. Excellent.
Out!
Sit.
Don't repeat yourself. Click. And down.
Down.
Perfect. Okay?
Mhm.
Now I saw also why you're struggling and why you have all these plasters on it. Now for now I would like you to do, get one of your old socks. Cut the legs off. Strap them up.
Okay.
Maybe a second pair on it.
Okay.
Because so far he tries to nibble the surface.
Mhm.
He didn't got me, but got some bruises already. But that saved me. I knew that he would do it, and that's why I have this heavy shirt. So you want to come up with something that's a bit harder, a little bit stronger.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah. Even if you're good with sewing, you can put even some kind of leather covers on it.
I'm not good at sewing,
Okay.
but
Or an old jean. Have
Yeah.
somebody with a baby child legs, cut them off and put them up, put a rubber band on it or something like that.
okay.
So when he goes after it, he just grabs.
The
Yeah.
material. Okay.
Good. Let's ask to sit again
Sit.
and wait. That would be play dead.
Yeah.
Say, play dead.
Play dead.
Click. And reward. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I work with a beagle. He did the same thing. He was jumping like crazy, but I recognized he liked to lay flat at some point. I called it play dead. So we started doing that. And he loved it. He went poof, fall over. Ready? So I'll toss it.
Sit.
Go get it.
Oh, go get it.
Come. Come to
Come.
you.
Come.
Down.
Down.
Perfect.
Okay.
Don't worry. You cannot screw it up. But before you use that clicker, I want you to think. Did my dog do what I'm asking him to do?
Yeah.
Yes? Click. No? Don't click.
Okay.
Does my dog get wild? Do I click it? No! No way click it if my dog gets wild. But what I can do is, I can tell him, go get it, and find something and toss it to get it away from you.
Okay.
But here's the problem. We don't want him to learn that starting that behavior will get him to play. That's a tricky part.
Okay.
Okay? What I would like you to do is say loud and clear, ow! And keep your hands like this. For two reasons. Your vulnerable side is safe and your good side is out.
Okay. Like.
Right. Because inside you have all your veins and things,
Yeah.
stress you there, that's difficult. Just do like that and don't give him any holding point. If you expose your hand, he's most likely to get a good grip. If your hands are together, it's hard for him to get to you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
And say, ow. he stops, thank you. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
Thank you for respecting my need of space. He learns it. Okay?
Mhm.
That's as much as I can give you today. So the sooner we meet next time, the better it is.
Okay.
Okay?
Alrighty. Now, how am I going to be paying you, and how much? And
Right now, you don't need to pay me anything.
okay. Thank
Okay?
you.
That's on the house.
Thank you.
But we should meet as often as possible.
Okay.
I think we should meet about 3-4 times in that month. The
Okay.
coming month, that would be good.
Okay. Let's
Okay.
do it.
Okay?
Can I get you to put your name and phone number in my phone?
Of course
Because,
I can. Yeah.
um,
Help me, I don't know how to click. There you go.